You are now listening to the Shaw Report with Damian Banks.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
What's happening? What's up? What's going on? It's the Shaw Report, and I am your host, Damian Banks. Shaw Bears alum and fans, rejoice. This is your very own podcast. This is the official podcast of your Shaw University Athletic Department, the Shaw Report, where week in, week out, I break down and give you a rundown of everything going on within the athletic department at your Shaw University. And oh boy, it is great to be a Bear. It is 2020, ladies and gentlemen. First show of the year. Hindsight is 2020. So leave everything back in 2019. You gotta move forward. You gotta keep making moves. You gotta keep making your life better for yourself, your family, your friends, your loved ones. Be a better version of you. I hope everyone had a great and fantastic holiday season along with the new year. Hope everybody is safe and sound, and we are ready to go for this upcoming spring semester at your Shaw University. The first semester and fall sports are in the rear view mirror. Right now we got men's, women's basketball going on, and we also have spring sports coming up in the near future. We got men's and women's tennis. They're going to start on February the 10th at North Carolina Wesleyan. Now, the women are the defending CIAA champions. They beat Johnson C. Smith last year in the tennis tournament of the CIAA. So, shouts out to head coach Sunday Enitan for both men's and women's tennis. Also bowling. They have the CIAA event number 2 on January the 24th. For more information on head coach Joe Williams and the bowling squad, you can go to shawbears.com. Also, softball starts on February the 8th. They're going to be taking on Florence Darlington Technical Community College. Check out brand new softball head coach Nadia Jeffries. She's going to be leading the Lady Bears softball squad this season. Congratulations to her and good luck as their season kicks off on February the 8th. They have 15 home games for the softball squad. Come out and support head coach Nadia Jeffries and the Lady Bears softball squad. And last but not least, you know I can't leave out track and field. Head coach Franz Kwame Smith and his squad will be kicking off their action March the 6th at the Braves Classic. For more information on track and field and all of the spring semester sports, visit shawbears.com. We also have big things aguan, like my island folk would say, on the website shawbears.com. Shaw U Athletics invites you to check out the new Shaw Bears Sports Network in a whole new way. Fans, alumni, parents, and students, you can watch all of your favorite teams live, including championship contests with the option to watch previous games on demand. For the first time in department history, the Shaw Bears Sports Network will broadcast all the home basketball games with post-game interviews on a 3-camera set with Donald Ware as the play-by-play, myself as the analyst, spearheaded by Jay Bell of Big Sports Network. This season is going to be the 15th season for Donald Ware calling Shaw basketball. Give that man a round of applause. Now, the Shaw Bears Sports Network will feature sideline coverage, and also myself. I'm in my second season as the host of this podcast, the Shaw Report, as well as being the voice of Shaw football and Lady Bears volleyball. I'm so excited for this new venture at Shaw University. It's going to be a great way to check out games. If you're not able to attend, you can just log online on the Shaw Bears Sports Network, and all you have to do is look for the Game Day Central tab, and you can view all the content your heart would ever desire. That's a big thing for Shaw University. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and we're going to try to bring you all the live coverage that we can. We're just getting started here on the Shaw Report. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll run down the scores from men's and women's basketball. Don't go anywhere, but if you do, come right back. You're listening to the Shaw Report on shawbears.com.
The tradition of excellence lives on at Shaw University. Since 1865, the university has maintained a commitment to excellence in research and academic programs. Programs on the cutting edge of today's high-paying professional fields.
I transferred from a bigger school because I like the one-on-one teaching here.
I can work during the day and still get my education in the evening.
Strides to excellence. Only the best at Shaw University.
Call or visit us online today.
This is the Shaw Report with Damian Banks. I love you.
And we are back on the Shaw Report, the official podcast of your Shaw University athletics, where week in, week out, I give you a breakdown and rundown, everything that's going on within the athletic department at Shaw University. You know what time it is. You know how we do. It's 2020. But don't act brand new. Follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at Sports by Damian. That's SportsByDaimeon. And Shaw University Athletics are on social media. On Twitter, it's at Shaw Bears. On Instagram, it's at SU_Bears. And on Facebook.com/Shaw Bears. And also on Snapchat, Shaw U Athletics. Follow us across all social media platforms. And we thank you kindly. Before the break, I talked a little bit about the upcoming spring sports. You got men's, women's tennis getting ready to get started on February the 10th at North Carolina Wesleyan. Also, you got bowling. They have a bowling event, the CIAA 2 event on January the 24th. So shout out to the bowling squad. Also, softball will be kicking things off or pitching. I don't know, however you want to say it. They're going to be getting started February the 8th against Florence Darlington Technical Community College. New head coach Nadia Jeffries is going to be leading the Lady Bears. For more information on the spring sports, go to shawbears.com. I can't forget, though, track and field. You know we love track and field. That's like my favorite event at the Olympics, but I digress. Head coach Francois Smith and the track and field squad, they're going to be kicking things off on March the 6th at the Braves Classic. Again, for more information on all the spring semester sports, please visit shawbears.com. Let's pause for a sponsor break. Today's podcast is brought to you by Summit Hospitality. Summit Hospitality is a proud sponsor of Shaw University Athletics. With 6 Marriott branded hotels in the Raleigh area, Summit Hospitality can manage all of your lodging needs. Make your reservations for your family or a group by calling 919-669-0576 and let them know that Shaw University Athletics sent you. That's Summit Hospitality. 919-669-0576.
This is the Shaw Report with Damian Banks. I love you.
Yes, sir. Shouts out to Summit Hospitality, one of the proud sponsors of Shaw University Athletics. If you're in the greater Raleigh area, in town to check out family and friends, you in town to check out a basketball game, men's, women's basketball at CC Spalding Gymnasium, you can look no further than Summit Hospitality. They're going to hook you up with great lodging, great accommodations. They are a sponsor of Shaw University Athletics. And if you find one of those Marriott branded hotels, tell them Shaw University Athletics sent you. And now for your Shaw Bears Scoreboard. We're going to start with women's basketball and head coach Jock Curtis. This past week, they had 3 games. They began a 2-game homestand by welcoming Claflin to CC Spalding Gymnasium this past Monday. The Lady Bears were trying to break a 5-game skid, and they did just that as they broke the game open with a dominating second-half performance, outscoring Claflin 42-24 in the third and fourth quarters en route to a 69-48 victory. The Bears had 3 scorers in double figures, led by Ariana Fleming's game-high 19 points with 5 rebounds. Senior Victoria Swanson had a season-high 14 points, knocking down 4 three-pointers, and Rochelle White chipped in with 13 points and 5 steals in the win. This past Thursday, the Bears took on a regionally ranked Lincoln University squad, and they turned in their best performance of the season. The Bears were 7 of 15 from behind the three-point line, and that helped Shaw pull off an upset as the Bears outscored Lincoln 22-14 in the deciding fourth quarter to come away with a 61-53 win. Dominique Kennedy had a game-high 23 points to go along with 8 rebounds, and DJ Howard put in 16 points with 9 rebounds in the win for Shaw. This past Saturday, the Lady Bears hit the road to face Fayetteville State. Things were all square at 15 after the first quarter, but the Lady Broncos used a 23-2 second quarter run to take a 38-17 halftime lead. Shaw would chip away at that lead in the second half, getting as close as 11 points, but it wouldn't be enough as they fell by the 68-55 score. DJ Howard led all scorers with 17 points and 7 rebounds, while 3 other Bears scored in double figures in the game. Sidney Callis had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Victoria Swanson chipped in with 11 points and 3 rebounds, and Dominique Kennedy had 10 points and 5 blocks. With the loss, the Lady Bears fall to 6-9 on the season and 2-5 in CIAA play. Next up is a game this Wednesday at CC Spalding Gymnasium, January the 15th, as the Lady Bears will host the Livingstone Lady Blue Bears. 6 p.m. tip-off. For more information, visit shawbears.com. Moving on to the men, who also had 3 games this past week. On Monday, the men took on Claflin at CC Spalding Gymnasium. Packed house in CC Spalding, as myself and Donald Ware were on the call on the Shaw Bears Sports Network. In this game, Shaw trailed Claflin 32-30 at halftime. Hotly contested game as the Bears put 4 players in double figures, led by Nigel Martin's 19 points, but it wasn't enough as Claflin came away with a 79-77 win. In the loss, Grayson Kelly had 18 points for the Bears, as well as Devon Kelsey, and freshman Marvis Odia II had 12 points for Shaw in the loss. On Thursday, the Bears played host to the Lincoln University Lions, and a frigid shooting performance of 29% proved to be too much to overcome for Shaw as they fell to Lincoln by the 82-66 score. In the loss, senior guard Devon Kelsey scored his 1,000th career point, finishing the game with 14 points and 4 rebounds. Grayson Kelly had 14 points in the loss, and freshman Jalen Etheridge had a career-high 10 points in the loss. On Saturday, the Bears hit the road to face Fayetteville State. After scoring his 1,000th career point versus Lincoln, senior Devon Kelsey got back to work with a 36.4 rebound performance. Grayson Kelly poured in 23 points, but it wasn't enough as Shaw fell by the 85-77 score. With the loss, the Bears fall to 4-11 on the season, 1-8 in CIAA play. Next up for Shaw is a home game versus Livingstone on Wednesday, January the 15th. Following the Lady Bears game, the men's game will tip off 15 minutes after the women. For more information on men's and women's basketball, visit shawbears.com. And that was your Shaw Bears Scoreboard. Yes, sir, 2020 is off to a hot start at Shaw University. Men's, women's basketball in the middle of their season. And as I mentioned before, spring sports are right around the corner, so you don't want to miss any action. But if you do miss any action live, you can also go to shawbears.com and click on the Game Day Central tab to visit the Shaw Bears Sports Network. It's going to be lit. It's going to be popping 10. But I digress. We have reached the end of the first episode of the Shaw Report for 2020. Like I told you guys, hindsight is 2020, so leave 2019 in the past. Move forward. Do what you got to do to progress in life for your family, for your friends. Do it for yourself. I got to go. But remember, never take no for an answer. And if the door is locked, dig a tunnel underneath the building and sneak your way in. This has been the Shaw Report. I am Damian Banks. I got 2 words for you people. I'm gone.
Only a few. So many have come before, but only a few can go. We invite you to our house. That's 109. Just make sure you wipe your feet at the door. 109 Cushman Street.